Captain Kerry, Fraser, welcome to Us Weekly. So excited for this brand new season of Below Deck. So what was it like working together?
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Pretty decent, yeah. Yeah, no,
right.
I'm very, very lucky. We're mates, you know, and we respect each other professionally. I think we have we've got a really good thing going, so I'm very pleased.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you watched the first episode?
Boy, there's so much going on that I don't know about.
Yeah.
And I think I'm cued in, but not at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about you, Fraser?
I mean, I've been waiting for this for so long. I've forgotten everything. So it's kind of like a new experience living it again. So no, I was really pleased. Very exciting season ahead.
Definitely. You know, what was it like kind of stepping back onto the boat after last season? Because there was definitely some ups and downs last season. So what was kind of your mindset going into this season?
Do you know what? I learned so much. And I was just adamant that I brought that to the new season. And I focused on myself, my work ethic, and looking after my crew. You know, there's some things that you can't control, but you can sort of do your best to be a model chief stew to your stewardesses.
Right.
Yeah.
You weren't taking any.
I tried not to.
Not too much.
No, not too much. Yeah. No.
And what was this experience like for you stepping into this boat situation?
Oh, it's absolutely epic. You know, coming aboard Below Deck Original from Adventure.
Yeah.
It was an amazing experience. And I met Fraser a year earlier at BravoCon, and we just clicked really well.
Yeah.
And he took me under his wing as well, so he helped me along. So it was great to be able to shoot the show with Fraser.
What were the biggest differences that you saw between Below Deck and Below Deck Med?
Most of the guests,
Really?
on Adventure they're much easier to keep happy.
Okay.
And on Original, the guests are much higher maintenance.
How much high maintenance?
Yes.
What were some of these high? I mean, we see in the first episode that these guests are very sexual, and it seems like they were
Very charged.
Yes, very charged.
Yeah. They were there for a good time.
Yeah.
And thankfully they had their better times when they weren't in view. So that's great. But they're very naughty. Yeah.
What other surprising asks do we see this season, or surprising guests that we see this season that you can tease?
Well, I want to kind of go back to that hot tub incident.
Oh,
yes.
Because my cabin's very close to that hot tub. And I came out and you can see underneath the hot tub from the lower deck. And I thought it was crew up there.
Did you?
I didn't know it was guests.
But during the charter, that would have been...
That would have been grounds for...
That would have been grounds for a lot. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Hopefully that hot tub got a good cleaning.
It did. I can confirm it did.
It really did. I think you said, Fraser, on Watch What Happens Live that you were kind of hurt by last season. In your experience with Captain Sandy, right?
I think I was hurt in the moment. I didn't really know where to turn. I didn't feel like I had anyone to rely on to get through it. With advice that felt like it was helping, but I did learn so much. And I'm so grateful to Captain Sandy. As I said, I came out of that season learning so much and feeling a lot more confident in my position. And that's down to her. But yes, of course things hurt when you don't want them to go your way in the moment. But yeah, grateful.
Yeah. Have a relationship with her still?
Yes, we do. Yeah, I was actually supposed to see her in Aspen a couple of weeks ago, but she wasn't very well, so she didn't turn up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. So you're grateful for the experience. Kind of happy that it happened.
Absolutely. Yeah. Really important to learn from the things that don't go well. You know, otherwise, what's the point? Not growing.
Did the two of you always see eye to eye on most things?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there might be a couple of things where we may not have seen exactly the same way, but we're coming from two different perspectives to solve the same problem.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Very well put.
Did any of your fellow captains reach out as you took aboard this new adventure?
Oh, everybody did.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on the way down to Grenada. I was chatting with Lee in the car. You know, he was talking about the boat, talking about Fraser, Ben. Jason reached out, Glenn reached out. We really we pick on each other a lot.
Yeah.
So he calls me his stunt double.
I love that.
And Sandy was a great help too. So you know, it's a big family. We genuinely are. It's great.
Yeah. And Lee was happy for you. Yeah.
Yes.
That's great. That's awesome. I love that so much. You know, you opened up in the first episode about family and how you had to take a step back because obviously this is a very demanding job. How did your family feel about you doing this?
Oh no, my kids love it.
Yeah.
You know, it's you know, these days I have my own company, so I'm home a lot more. So when I do go away filming for 6 weeks, what the kids like the most of it is the presence I bring back.
Sure. Yes. No, that is very, very important. Is it hard though, or do you feel like you've found that balance now?
Absolutely. And now we've got access to FaceTime and so forth, so we can stay connected, a lot better.
Yeah.
And I've got a great foundation with my family. So yeah.
Is it hard to maintain a relationship though in the boat world? Because I feel like everybody that I've always talked to, they always say that it's hard to have a relationship.
It's not easy, but if you want something, you work hard enough on doing it. And then our season's about 6 weeks, so.
Okay.
And we get my girlfriend comes down during the mid-season, so we may see an episode of us having dinner.
Very nice.
I didn't want to say that to spoil that.
We get to get the fire going.
Yes, keep the fire going. Just stay away from that hot tub, right? So let's talk about the crew that we have this season. What was your crew like?
First impressions. I don't make judgments. Well, I try not to make judgments when they turn up. It's important to look at their CVs. Although, is it?
Fiction.
Absolutely right. But this year I made a decision that I wasn't going to give stripes out. I wasn't going to allocate anyone full time on something before knowing how they work, who they are, and what attitude they bring to the team. And that was great. That really enabled me to make a decision that I'm proud of and that worked for the season. So that was cool.
Yeah. On paper, I had it made. I had 2 chief stews.
Sure.
Yeah.
I had 2 bosuns.
Yeah.
I had a restaurant amazing chef, and then the show started.
Yes.
Yes.
When you press play,
I mean, we kind of get off to a little bit of a rocky start, especially with the chef this season. He seems, he made beautiful, beautiful plates, but maybe a little slow, right?
Yeah.
Does that progress? Get better?
Anthony puts his whole heart into his food. Like every part of him goes into that food.
Yeah.
So, we need to encourage him to be a little faster at that because he is an amazing chef.
He is. And the job's not easy.
No, it's
any chef does not sit down. No. From the minute they wake up until the guests pretty much go down themselves.
Right.
So he did a remarkable job. And he's such a lovely guy.
Yeah. We also had some tears the first episode with Kat as well.
We did. Bless her heart. Again, there's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. It happens to the best of us. We've just got to, power on.
Right.
Yeah.
We also have, I think, our first witch vampire this season.
Yes.
Right?
Zarin is, claiming of that. Yeah. I knew she was into crystals, but apparently when, going with witch and vampire. But great, good for her.
That surprised me, man.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
Phenomenal stewardess again, so she can say whatever she likes as long as the job is being done.
And we have Barbie.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I don't know how we feel about Barbie.
Listen, I'm challenged and I'm tested this season. And this year it wasn't Camille. It's Barbie.
Were you tested more so this season or last season? Do you feel?
Oh God, I'm going to say last season.
Okay.
Because I felt, there was a lot more going on there that I was really struggling with. This was just a personality that came in, or an attitude that wasn't one I was used to working with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still talk to the crew from last season?
I absolutely do.
Yeah, everybody?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome.
I had to think about that, but yeah, I do. Yeah.
It seems like Jared and Ben maybe have some issues, at least, early on. What can you maybe tease about that? Are there any firings that may happen later on this season?
Yeah, I think we may have reached the record of firings this season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the
Is it just the 2 of you left at the end?
Well, who's here now? Yeah.
We do realise that I'm the only captain in Blac history that has survived the whole season with him.
Not a good sign. But yeah, no, it's true. It's actually true.
It's actually true.
Yeah. No, there's a bit of a power struggle there with Jared and Ben.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise how bad it was until that first episode.
Yeah. Okay. So record-breaking firings this season. Any firings that you didn't agree on?
You're going to have to see, because
some not firings you didn't agree on.
Yes. Oh, don't get me started on that. But no, again, there is so much exciting stuff that happens within that which I can't comment on. But again, it's just it's really fun.
Yeah.
And I don't regret any of it.
You don't regret any of it. Do you regret possibly kissing a charter guest?
I mean, I went about it the best possible way one could go about doing that. And so I'm happy that, I mean, watching it now, making out on TV is not probably my finest hour. But hopefully I make up for it in the job this season. So,
What are your stances on crew and guests?
Well, it's two ways you go about it. You can ask for permission, or just don't get caught.
Yeah.
Did you do either?
I asked for permission.
Okay.
Well, he asked. It was very vague. He's like, "What if maybe a guest wanted to?" There was a.
But it happened nonetheless.
Yes.
It's on film. We all saw it. But there does seem to be some crew romances happening this season as well. And I mean, we've talked about it. They don't really end very well. I mean, have you seen that?
Well, there's one boatmance that I can't comment on exactly who it is, but I did not see that coming.
No one did.
Too unlikely.
I can confirm anywhere. Yeah.
And I was like, "You're kidding me."
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said with the record number of firings, we're going to have some new people kind of joining the crew too. I mean, what can we tease about that? Can we say anything about that?
It's a big, I guess in total, quite a few people turned up for season 11. But but I think again we really can't say too much there. But you do see lots of new characters, and you see lots of diverse people from different places, and you get to see a bit of everything this year.
I think the love triangle grows as well.
Yes.
Okay, yes. What can we talk about this love triangle that we're going to see?
Which one?
Well, there's at least three sides to it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wait, so remind me, the love triangle is with Ben, correct? Or
possibly?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Let's just say I think everyone.
Yeah, right. I think Ben's always at the center of the.
Yes. Nothing new there.
Nothing new there.
There could be a couple more than one triangle.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this is just going to be a spider
just the beginning.
web of love triangles this
Of what I know. Of what I know.
Yeah. No, totally. Jill Zarin makes an appearance on the boat as well. What was it like having her as a charter guest?
She's sweet. She's very lovely. Very funny. But demanding. All guests are demanding. Come on, they're charter guests.
Yes.
And they've got their preferences, and sometimes they can be frustrating. But we had a wonderful time. And we had that amazing beach picnic. One of the proudest things I am of the season.
Epic,
and we played it was just a great trip.
That was
challenging, don't get me wrong, but a great trip.
Yachting.
It's yachting. What do you want? What do you expect?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was her craziest demand or ask? Not demand.
It's going to be the ice.
Yes.
She didn't like any of the ice apart from a specific one, some from a specific freezer. So we had to have a specific ice box that kind of followed wherever she went. Again, requests are requests.
Yes.
Love it.
If that's the biggest concern, then we should,
Yeah, she was like an honorary crew member.
Okay.
Yeah.
See her getting
She's done lots of yachting.
Okay.
Yes.
She tipped well?
I don't recall.
Probably.
She wasn't the primary.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, she was a guest. Yes.
Got it. Okay, so we're gonna give her a pass.
Yeah.
Overall, what were your favorite moments from the season that you can't wait for guests to see? Whether it be like a fun theme party, things like that.
I think for me, I'm going to tease us a bit.
Yeah.
Is we had crew cry, but I actually made some guests cry.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that was a great day.
Yes.
Yes. Some of the themes. People might know this. I wasn't really a theme girl coming into the industry. Kind of made me feel a bit nauseous. Now, the themes we had this season were just so much fun and just brought me alive and reminded me why I do this, why I put myself through this hell every year. We did Christmas and New Year's Eve.
Fun.
And Christmas I took to a new level.
That was, yes.
I've never, ever been more festive in my life. And we filmed it in Feb or March. So
I love that.
Yes.
That's great. That's so fun.
Yeah.
I'm going back to making guests cry. Were guests thrown off their charters? Because I mean, we've seen that happen a couple of times, but did that happen this season?
I don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
But if they look, I'm fine with difficult guests, but if they're rude,
yes,
they need to find a new boat.
Got to go. Well, you say that. You say don't take your kindness for weakness. Yeah. So, and did some of the crew do that with you this season?
Yes. Yes, they did.
Yeah, big time.
They paid the consequence.
They paid the consequences.
Yeah, they paid the price.
And it came down.
Yes.
Seriously.